Howdy, critters.
Today we're here in the Great Smoky Mountain National Park near Gatlinburg, Tennessee. We're going to be exploring ancient cabins, checking out massive quartz geodes, and hiking to the mysterious fairy house of the Smoky Mountains. Let's get to it.
This video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be very quick, very straight to the point, because I'm currently on vacation with my family here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. But I still wanted to get out my weekly upload for y'all. I didn't want to leave yous hanging. But I think I found something pretty interesting to show yous while I'm down here. Something that's quick and not going to really get in the way of my family time because, I am on vacation. Oh man, what a gorgeous day. It is a brisk 85 degrees today here in Appalachia. Check out this absolutely huge rock of quartz. Oh my god, that's a big old boy. Here in the Smoky Mountains of Appalachia, you can find a lot of them. All around these mountains there are huge geodes of different types of quartz. Now a lot of them you can't take home, especially one like this. It's kind of protected, but it's super cool to find. I mean, just look on the ground anytime you're here in the Smoky Mountains. Chances are you'll find yourself some quartz. I'm not exactly sure what type of quartz this is. I'm not much of a rock hound myself, but either way, super cool how damn big that is. All right, looks like up first we have a cabin to check out before we get on the trail to check out the fairy house. Is this? Holy hell, y'all. This is also quartz. Look how big that is. This is like half the size of my body. This is probably the biggest chunk of quartz I've ever seen out in the countryside. Here's another big old piece. Not quite as big as that one, but still pretty darn impressive.
Noah Bud Ogle built this homestead in 1879, gradually building a 400-acre farm. By the time of his death, he had built the cabin, a barn, and a corn grinding mill. Its barn is the last remaining of its type, able to park a wagon under its covered section. In 1977, the entire homestead was added to the National Registry of Historic Places, cementing its status as a significant artifact of Southern Appalachian heritage.
Check out this here mushroom. Not sure what kind of mushroom that is. There are thousands and thousands of mushrooms here in Appalachia. So much so that I just can't remember them all. If you're a mushroom head and you know what kind that is, let me know in the comments. I wonder what this was. Maybe some sort of like well house. There's a lot of creepy crawlers in there. All right, cabin was down yonder, and up here it looks like this is their barn. We had a huge thunderstorm last night, so you can see there's puddles of water that have leaked through the roof. And even now, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a lot of thunder. I would be a fool to not think that I'm about to get poured on. Yeah, this is really, really cool. Oh, it's really starting to thunder. I need to get going and get on this trail before I get swamped out here in a thunderstorm. At least if the sky pisses on me, I'll be cooled off. We're currently in a heat dome here in the south. Heat index up to 101 degrees, and I'm out here in a flannel. Why? Because I'm an idiot, but you already know that. My family are currently staying in a cabin up over in Sevierville. And last night, a mother bear and her 2 cubs went right in the backyard of our cabin at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I wish I had gotten it on camera, but I was half naked. I didn't have time to grab anything, but they were so darn cute. That was a big mother bear too. She was a big old chunker. Bears here in the Great Smoky Mountain National Park are protected, but you can't hunt them whatsoever. So the bears here just grow so big and fat because they're able to just eat and eat and eat. Crossroad, which way do we go? My Appalachian intuition is telling me we need to go right. I've been here before, like 2 times at least, but with how quick everything grows here in Appalachia, the trail always looks different, and I always end up getting turned around. This here's probably the most common plant you'll find here in Southern Appalachia. All this right here, this is mountain laurel. It grows in lush, humid environments, which is pretty much all that Appalachia is. You'll find it everywhere. There's a patch, there's a patch, there's a patch, it's everywhere. That does not bode well. And another crossroads. We're gonna go right again. Right is always right, right? Look at all these fallen logs. This is all new, because the trail wasn't like this last time I was here, and that was only a couple months ago. I reckon that really bad storm last night really messed things up. Hold the phone. A deer has been here recently. Check it out. That's deer track. Deer track. And there's two on top of each other right here. And there's two different sizes of deer tracks. Yeah, two deer either went that way or yonder that way. Very recently too. These tracks are really fresh. Very interesting. Who knows, maybe we'll find them down here on our adventure. This forest right here burned down a couple of years ago, I think. And so you see all these seedlings that have grown up from where that forest fire provided some much needed nutrients for new trees to grow. Sometimes forest fires are very good for the environment. Kill off invasive trees or ones that have been there too long. The ashes enrich the soil and they allow these new baby trees to sprout out from the ashes of the dead ones. A forest fire can be a great tool in reinvigorating a forest. I remember back in 2007 we had a forest fire back when we lived here in the Smoky Mountains over by Cosby, Tennessee. And I walked outside, it was like 8 o'clock at night, and I looked up and the entire mountainside was just ablaze. Yeah, very traumatizing for a 7-year-old dead Appalachia. Oh, I don't like that. That tree is just waiting to kill someone, but it ain't gonna be me. Yeah, a huge tree fall right here. You know, that may not be natural. That may be a bunch of beavers coming in. Oh, God. Oh. That was a big old thorn bush. I think I just punctured my nutsack. Yeah, check it out. This almost doesn't look natural. I mean, this looks like something came over here and stacked it. I don't think this could have been beavers, right? If anyone knows more about beavers than I do, can they grab logs and just stack them here? Because this does not look natural whatsoever. I mean, maybe the Forest Service came and did this, but I find that highly unlikely. Well, hell, I gotta get over yonder. It's a get her done, son. It's either nut up or shut up. Okay, that was honestly a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought my entire shoes were going to get soaked, but nope, just my tippy toes. I'll take it. Check this out. This trail that we're going through right now is hollow. There's a hole right here where the part of the creek is going through it. Down yonder through here. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, my wife is going to kill me. Of course. It wouldn't be a dead Appalachia video without some type of misfortune. That's alright, I can just wash that off in the creek before I get to the car. Alright, they're wearing tank tops and short sleeves, so they didn't want to have to walk through this because this is completely overgrown. But this is simply where you have to go to get to this fairy house. Why I always tell you in some of these videos, even if it's really hot, always wear long sleeves. Always wear pants instead of shorts. Protected from the elements is always more important than being comfortable. Let's get in here. Oh my God. Oh, I'm going to have to do a very, very thorough tick check tonight. Just push through it. That's all you can do. Just push through it. Okay. Woo. All right, from here you just follow this trail. I feel really bad. They seem really excited to see this place, but you just gotta wear the right clothes for being here in Appalachia. It's not like other national parks where you're fine just wearing shorts. All right, then, whoa, another deer. It could be a deer or it could be a hog. There are a lot of hogs here in Appalachia, but judging by the size, this might just be a deer. Or maybe that's what I'm just telling myself so I don't get afraid. I have a bunch of ants on me. Look at them. Yeah, them ladies would have gotten H slap up. They'd come in here in shorts and tank tops. Speaking of feral hogs, this is a hog trap. If they had this out here, I bet they have a hog problem right now, so that bodes wonderfully for me. I do not want to get gored by a hog today. All right, there it is, the Fairy House, the Gatlinburg Smoky Mountain Fairy House. Follow these here steps. Now you can't cross over into here or onto that side because, as it says, revegetation is in progress, probably from a forest fire trying to grow it back. So I can only follow the trail. Luckily for me, that's all I need. Got more of that there mountain laurel, and then the Fairy House. Now, I haven't been able to find too much information on it, but from what I understand, this used to be a sort of well house. I think there was some conservation homestead around here, and this is where they were able to get their water from. I am not entirely sure, but I mean, from the looks at it, this does look exactly like a well house. Just a really cool looking one. And the reason why they call it the Fairy House, well, I mean, look at it. This looks like something that a woodland Appalachian fairy would live in. Let's check out the inside. This is cool. Look at that big old millipede. And beside the big old millipede, we got a little old centipede. Whole lot of pedes going on here. Yeah, this is cool. Some more of that water well dripping through there. Goes out the other side, pulls up in here, and then washes down from that ledge and creates a stream, a little creek that goes down throughout the entire area. So that is pretty stinking cool. Let's get up here. I'm the king of Appalachia up here, baby. Oh, that's spooky. It may not look that high from the GoPro point of view, but if you're up here with your own eyes, this is low-key terrifying, being up this high. I know it's funny coming from a mountain man, but I am definitely afraid of heights. I've always been since I was a kid. Being right there made my balls jump out of my throat. But yeah, super simple. It's nothing crazy. I mean, it's just a cute little spot that you can hike to, but I think it's worth the trip. I mean, this is really cool. A nice little day hike for a quick Dead Appalachia vacation trip. Yeah, all my family is up here. We haven't had a group vacation all together in like 4 years, so this has been really nice. You know, we did the Gatlinburg Strip. We did a couple things over in Pigeon Forge. We went to Splash Country. Yeah, it's been a really good week. I've enjoyed coming out here and just spending time with my family in the Smoky Mountains. All right, well, this has been fun, but we have more festivities for me and my family to participate in, and I'm very much still on vacation, so I'm gonna get back to my family. Just gonna make sure to grab my trash. Always bring your trash out. All right, folks, I am well and truly sweated out. My clothes are soaked, my feet are soaked. But hell, it's been a fun adventure. Just a nice short little day trip for getting a video out while I'm on vacation. I still wanted to get out there and get something for you guys. Didn't want you hanging in the dust. That's the thing about being a YouTuber. You never stop working, even when you're on vacation. Regardless, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I do stuff like this all the time. I travel all throughout the Appalachian region, visiting ghost towns, abandoned structures, and anything else cool that I can find out here in the backcountry. Let me know what you think of the video. Comments really help push the video out into the algorithm, as well as likes. And just thank you guys for watching. You guys watching this allows me to make this my full-time job one day. I'm incredibly thankful for you. But yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my vacation. You guys have a good one.